Hello and welcome. Today we have a VOD review on Numbani. We got a Master Soldier player. I've never seen this video before, so I'll be commenting in real time. So let's get into it. Okay, you got a Sombra. Interesting. Good. Just as a side note, if wherever Sombra hacks for health pack, you probably want to play around that general area. So just as a side note, if possible. Cool. Alright, so your team's going up here. That's fine. Cool, good dodge there. Just gonna win the shield battle here. Just cool. Okay, but he charged him. Okay, so, I imagine there's someone to your right. So the one thing I would say, so right here, you were going for just like the shield battle. You're just looking to just burn the enemy Reinhardt down. Your Reinhardt went for a charge, which is kind of silly, but whatever, maybe it's gonna work out. Right here, yeah, about right now, you poke out into this area, which is pretty dangerous. You actually want to either hug this kind of, well, let me change colors, this kind of pillar to make sure you're not totally exposed to the right, or stand back further where you were before, where obviously you're not, so actually let's go back. So like this area, because you have this protection here on the right, but obviously from this spot you're not as, aggressive. So I think depending on the circumstances, either are okay. In this case, I do think either is okay. So you probably could have stayed there a bit longer. Push forward. Okay, so at this point, once you decide to go forward, to go for the Mercy, and then you switch to Roadhog, I would definitely go for that pillar right there on the right. Let's see, then you kind of go back. Yeah, so like we said, you're kind of exposed on this right side. On your right side, you can see he pretty much had an easy time killing you. So I would have liked to see you commit to either staying back in that room where you're protected, or going for that pillar and staying in that area so you're protected by that pillar. Okay. Going back here. Maybe another shield battle. Nope, there's no Reinhardt. Good pick. Cool. Now you check. That's great. Nice. This is good. Now you can play with this. You should win this, actually. Oh, but you don't have your biotic field. Oh, you still won it. Good. Cool. So you should be able to win that more often than not, because he was in open space and you had the wall to dance with. So you should win that more often than not. However, you didn't have your biotic field. On that note, this is the second time I think that you burned your biotic field a little bit too early in the fight. So maybe be a little bit more reserved, a little bit more conservative with your biotic field. It just feels like you're a little bit too liberal with it. Got lucky you didn't get hooked there. And I'm not sure what it feels like to play on a controller. So on PC, it's really good to, AD strafe a lot, to move left and right as much as possible. I'm not sure how easy or difficult that is on console, so I'm just throwing that out there. If you can do it more, that's great, but obviously I'm not the expert there, so. Cool, you stay up here. Good. Poking. Oh, I like this. You're going for this flank on the left. This is awesome. Yes, good. Right around here, like right around here where you stopped, you probably want to start crouching. You sprint. Roadhog knows you're there now. Probably because you sprinted. You're making loud footsteps.
My ultimate is charging.
Okay. I do like this, though. I like what you're doing here. You're contesting this flank. You're making sure that your opponents don't flank you, and you're trying to push them back. That's good. Reinhardt dies. You probably want to wait. Oh, okay, just back off. Good. That was a dumb molten core. You guys got 6 ults. Oh, a bit early. Okay, okay. This tac visor was a little too early. You probably could have started off with just, well, but you're on console. Okay, I'm gonna give this advice as if you were on PC. I would deplete your clip. I would use all of it, the magazine, until you get to 0 or close to 0. I would make sure you use your Helix rocket. In fact, you probably want to open with Helix rocket, exhaust your clip, and then burn your tac visor. In that case, because you want to take advantage of that extra free reload. And that's assuming your aim is decent, which you should be confident in your aim. That being said, on console, maybe the early tac visor is okay. And oh, and actually that res just reminded me why. Because a lot of times what you'll notice is after your teammates get a really good ultimate off, like in this case an EMP, I'm not quite sure how many she got with it, but sometimes what you'll notice is with one ultimate, the fight might be over. You might just be on cleanup duty where you just kill everyone, and then you get to hold onto your tac visors for a moment like this where the enemy just reses, and tac visor is an excellent ability to use after a mercy reses. So just as a side note there. Okay, so you're poking. You probably lost this. Yeah, good. So you're backing off. This is good. Tactical retreat. Oh, I like this. Oh, but why didn't you? Oh, my friend. Wait, you messed up the combo, I think. You have 71 health. That's a bit dangerous, actually, if you do use the Helix Rocket. Well, I definitely don't like that you just went for the melee. I would have liked to see some left clicks. The Helix Rocket is tricky because you will hurt yourself, in this case, because she's so close. So I probably would have backed off from the stairs just a little bit more. Just literally take like 1 or 2 steps backwards. That way the Helix Rocket, you can react in time and it doesn't hurt you. Then you start going for left clicks and you might kill her. Yeah. And you're almost certainly dead here. Okay. Okay. In that duel, I would have liked to see you use your Helix Rocket a little bit early. Yeah, that's all I'll say there. Yeah. So a little bit late on the Helix Rocket. Yeah, go for, good. Yes, good. You read my mind. Good. Go for the flanks, go for the high ground. Okay, I'm glad you didn't tac visor here. This is great. Cool. Good work. Now you go for the high... Yeah, exactly. You hold the high ground, you push it out. Make sure you can hold this area. I love this. This is great. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's good. Press him back. Go for the helix. Nice. Come on, you can do it. Aw. Let's see if... He's going for the kill. No, I mean... That pretty much should have been a kill. You had the advantage there. You had the high ground, and you got the jump on him. So, I think you just missed... Actually, let's go back. I think your Helix Rocket wasn't very close to him, right? Like, you kind of missed. Yeah, okay, that's all. Okay, that's the only reason you lost. Not bad. I think you played that pretty much decently. Just, you know, you missed some shots, and that's it. And you missed the Helix Rocket, actually. That was the most important thing. So, again, right there, you use your biotic field really early. Like, you're not even taking damage. And I think you're expecting a fight with that Tracer, but this is far too preemptive. Yeah, that's really all I can say about this. This is maybe like the 3rd time you use your biotic field just way too early. And preemptive biotic fields are good when a fight's about to start, but like your Tracer, your enemy Tracer, she's just gonna be like, oh, biotic field? Okay, I'm just gonna walk away and then come back after. If she's smart. Okay, maybe not. Actually, she's going for the Tracer. She's not interested in you. Okay. The Helix Rocket? Aw, okay. Okay, I like the effort though. It's good. Oh, she is running circles. She's not bad. I mean, it's console, so it's obviously hard to aim. So, pretty decent. Console is so much different than PC.
Everyone heal up.
Wait, she's asking for a heal? Why didn't she just go hack health pack something, or hack a health pack? Good. But your Sombra's dead. So at this point, I would like you to be, because you've been doing a pretty good job of this, of going for flanks. You've been doing an excellent job of that. So right now you have an option to either flank on that left side or go for the high ground right here on the right on this little balcony, which you did earlier. I want to see that again. Here you're not quite as effective. And what you'll notice is you're having a problem with Tracer, and it's because you're kind of too clumped up with your team, so you're giving her a lot of space to run around your team and yourself. When you're positioned on the high ground, on the flanks, she has to either pick between, running circles around your team. And if she does that, you have a much easier time because, on the screen, she's not moving very much. And if she runs circles around you, that's great because then that's alleviating pressure from your team. And then, if you win the 1v1, then awesome. Cool. Which you can as Soldier against Tracer, definitely. The Roadhog flank. And see, that's the problem. Nice. Oh, that's the problem when you don't cover flanks and you don't cover high ground. Your enemies can then use that against you. So Roadhog was behind you guys, presumably because he was, up there in that room and then just walked around and then just killed your Mercy. Yeah. Cool. So I think I've seen enough of your VOD to kind of wrap up. Too early on the biotic fields. Be a little bit more conservative with them. Wait until your opponents commit to the fight, or that you're quite certain that the fight's about to start before you burn those biotic fields. Helix rockets. I feel like sometimes you're a little bit too late on using them. Don't be afraid to just see someone and immediately throw out that Helix rocket, kind of like you just did right now. I want to see more of that, especially when you're looking for tracers. And Tracer's tricky, actually, on that note, because a good Tracer is going to bait out that first Helix rocket. So I guess specifically against Tracer, you probably don't want to do that. I'm okay if you hold it onto it for like a second or two and, feel her out. That's totally valid. But against more low mobility heroes, don't be afraid to just throw that sucker out. Yeah. What else? Tac Visor. We talked about Tac Visor. Don't be afraid to hold on to it when your teammates get a really good opening ultimate. So for instance, in that case, Sombra had a really good EMP. I would have liked to see you hold on to that. Just try to use your Helix rocket first, try to exhaust your clip first, and then decide if you still need to use it after that. And sometimes what you'll find is you didn't have to use it, and then awesome, you have it for that next fight, for that res, for instance. Flanking, you're in the beginning of the match, you were doing a really good job of flanking, getting high ground, pushing people out, and I feel like now you've kind of started to falter there. Like right now, you should be on the high ground or flanking that left side. So, use all... Oh, wow, everything's coming out. And the Graviton. Yes, so don't forget that. It's one of those things where it's really easy to forget. Don't be lazy. Just always be trying to consider the flanks and pushing them out. It's gonna help you win so many games that would have otherwise been lost. Like you probably could have had a better time here. I'm not sure if you're gonna take this all the way, but this would have been better if you had contested those flanks. Cool. I hope this makes sense. If you like the video, please like it and please subscribe. Thank you.